Good afternoon. Will you please rise as you are able for the processional, followed by the national anthem. For the 409th time, candidates for baccalaureate and associate degrees from the Pennsylvania State University have gathered to celebrate their commencement. All are in their places. These exercises for the spring 2025 College of Agricultural Sciences are hereby called to order.
Thank you, Marshal Melton. I'm Troy Ott, Dean of the College of Agricultural Sciences, and I join in welcoming you to our commencement today. We will now be led in the singing of our national anthem, performed by Anna Faris from the College of Arts and Architecture, accompanied by the Center Brass.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. It is wonderful to be here with you all on this joyous occasion, in person and on our live stream, as we celebrate the accomplishments of those individuals who have completed their academic programs at Penn State. To begin, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tracy Lankilda, Interim Executive Vice President and Provost of the university.
Thank you, Dean Ott. Class of 2025, it is such a pleasure to stand before you today and look out at this incredible gathering of graduates, families, friends, and the faculty who supported you every step of the way. Today we celebrate not just a moment, but a milestone, a finish line and a starting line all at once. Graduates, today is your day. You've worked hard. You've sacrificed, you've persevered, not only through exams and deadlines, but through the many challenges life throws your way when you're in the pursuit of something truly meaningful. And now, here you are. Your Penn State journey has brought you to this moment, a moment filled with pride, relief, excitement, and maybe even a little uncertainty. That's okay, that's what growth feels like. As we honor what you've achieved, I want us to look ahead to what comes next. Because if there's one message I would like you to take from here, it's this. The future is not a path we follow, it's a canvas we create. At Penn State, we don't just prepare students for the next job. We prepare you for the journey, for the unexpected, the uncharted, the yet to be invented. We prepare you to imagine more and then to go out and build it. Each of you came to Penn State with your own unique story, and now you leave as part of a shared one, a legacy of leaders, innovators, and community builders who carry the blue and white wherever they go. Along the way, you've faced obstacles. You've stretched yourself. You've learned, not just in classrooms and labs, but through late-night conversations, group projects, Zoom classes, and real-life curveballs. You've learned to ask better questions, to listen more closely, and to rise again and again. Today is a celebration, but even more than that, today is a launch pad, because this moment isn't just about what you've accomplished. It's about what's possible. The power of possibility is what brought you to Penn State, and it's what will carry you forward. With your education, your resilience, and the strength of the Penn State community behind you, there is no limit to what you can build, lead, or change. Don't just imagine a better future, help create it. That is the power that you hold. At Penn State, we believe in turning what if into what's next. We believe in dreaming big, in starting something new, and in building the future, not just waiting for it to arrive. And as graduates of this incredible institution, you now carry that same power into the world with you. At Penn State, we don't just talk about possibility, we see it in action every single day. Just a few weeks ago, for example, during Startup Week powered by PNC, the power of possibility was on full display. One student team developed a culturally immersive health training module to improve care across our communities. Another created a new kind of holster to enhance safety for law enforcement and the public alike. These weren't just class projects. These were real solutions tackling real challenges right now. This spring, many students secured full-time positions and postgraduate internships with leading organizations from an array of industries, thanks to the connections made at Penn State's annual job expos and career fairs. These outcomes reflect the power of hands-on networking and the strength of Penn State's reputation. They show that Penn State students don't just dream, they do. And it's not just our students achieving at the highest level. This year, Penn State faculty have earned some of the world's most prestigious honors, from the Wolf Prize and the National Medal of Science to national awards in the arts and humanities. These achievements reflect the breadth and depth of excellence at Penn State and the power of research, creativity, and public engagement to shape a better future. And then there's you, class of 2025. Many of you were first in families to attend college. Some of you balanced full-time jobs, caregiving, or military service while pursuing your degrees. You learned to work across disciplines, across cultures, and across differences. That's not just a diploma you've earned. It is proof that possibility is something you can create. You've already proven what you're capable of. Now imagine what's still ahead. Graduates, the world you're stepping into is complex. It's changing rapidly, but I want you to remember this. You are not stepping into the unknown empty-handed. You carry with you the skills, knowledge, and character shaped right here at Penn State. You carry with you the confidence that comes from rising to a challenge again and again and emerging stronger. And perhaps most of all, you carry with you the power of possibility. It's the power to imagine a better future and build it, to ask bold questions and pursue the answers, to meet the world not just as it is, but as it could be. Wherever you go next, whether it's a startup, a classroom, a hospital, a lab, a concert hall, a courtroom, a newsroom, or places that you have not yet dreamed of, I hope you continue to ask yourself, what's possible? Because the power of possibility lives in you. It lives in your ability to see the opportunities where others see barriers, to build bridges where others see walls, to lift others up as you climb. The world needs Penn Staters like you, curious, compassionate, courageous, people who turn potential into progress. So go out there, dream big, work hard, take care of one another. And as you go, take with you the spirit that lives in all of us. We are Penn State. It's not just a chant, it's a promise, a family. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Provost Lankilde. And now, I have the pleasure of introducing today's commencement speaker, Dr. Levon Esters, who is the Vice Provost for Graduate Education and the Dean of the J. Jeffrey and Anne Marie Fox Graduate School at Penn State. Levon supports over 13,000 graduate students across more than 300 programs, advancing student success through innovative funding, professional development, and increased alumni engagement. A nationally recognized scholar, Dr. Esters' research explores the mentoring needs of graduate students, STEM career development of students at historically Black land-grant universities, and graduate student development. He is co-author of the book HBCU, The Power of Historically Black Colleges and Universities. He is an adjunct professor at Cornell University and a senior research associate at Rutgers University. He previously served at Purdue University and holds degrees from Florida A&M and North Carolina A&T State University, as well as from Penn State. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Levon Esters.
Thank you, Dean Ott, for that kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. It is an honor and privilege to stand here before you today as the Vice Provost for Graduate Education and Dean of the J. Jeffrey and Anne Marie Fox Graduate School at Penn State, and as a proud doctoral alum of the College of Agricultural Sciences. One of the reasons, among many, I returned to Penn State to serve as Dean was the impactful educational and mentoring experiences I received as a student right here in the College of Agricultural Sciences. The faculty, like Dr. Tracy Hoover behind me, who guided me, were more than teachers. They were mentors who believed in me, challenged me, and helped me discover my purpose. Their impact prepared me for not just a career in academia and leadership, but for a life rooted in serving others. When I first walked onto this campus, I was filled with curiosity and potential, but I didn't yet understand the vast opportunities that lay ahead. My doctoral journey here wasn't just about the degree I earned, it was about the experiences that shaped who I am today. Let me share one of those moments. During my time here, I served as a coordinator for for a summer institute designed for high school students interested in agricultural sciences. Working with those young people, many of whom were exploring science and college for the first time, was transformative. I wasn't just helping them find their path, I was discovering mine. It was in that role that I first realized the power of mentorship and education changed lives. I also served as president of our Department of Graduate Student Association. It was in that role that I learned how to listen, how to advocate, and how to bring people together to move ideas forward. These experiences outside the classroom were just as important as what I learned within it. My advisor, Dr. Blaney Bowen, who was tough, and very tough for that matter, but fair and consistent. He held high expectations and constantly challenged me to push beyond what I thought I was capable of. He emphasized the pursuit of excellence in everything I did, a mindset I carry with me to this day in my role as dean of the Fox Graduate School. His influence still guides how I lead, how I mentor, and how I approach my work with students and colleagues alike. And this, to me, is the true power of a Penn State education. At Penn State, you're not just prepared for your careers through lectures and assignments, you're transformed by a variety of educational experiences. Class projects, internships, leadership in clubs and organizations, community service, study abroad opportunities. These are the experiences that turn potential into purpose and knowledge into action. For those of you who participated in undergraduate research, you didn't just complete a requirement. You contributed to solving environmental challenges, advancing health innovations, and new frontiers in technology. Those of you who served your communities or studied abroad built the kind of adaptability and insight that this world needs more than ever. These experiences make you more than graduates. They make you leaders, change makers, and ambassadors for the values we hold dear at Penn State. As we celebrate each of you today, let's remember that this moment marks not only a transition, but a calling. A call to use everything you've gained here to serve others, to lead with integrity, and to lead every place you enter better than you found it. When you leave here, you just don't carry a diploma, you carry the legacy of Penn State. A legacy of excellence, service, and possibility. Whether your path leads you to agriculture, education, business, healthcare, or beyond, you are joining a network of alumni who wake up every day committed to making the world a better place. Just as my journey at Penn State opened doors I never imagined, I know yours will too. Lean into the challenges, embrace the opportunities, and remember, the experiences that shape you most may come from the places you least expected. Graduates, I'm incredibly proud of you. The world needs your ideas, it needs your passion, it needs your commitment, and it needs your leadership. Go forward and lead boldly and make us all proud. As I look out at all of you today, I'm reminded of what makes our Penn State community so special, our shared commitment to supporting each other, that we are spirit. Whether it was a peer who helped you through a challenging course, a faculty member who offered a word of encouragement at the right moment, or a staff member who greeted you with a smile, your journey has been shaped by countless acts of kindness and support. These relationships are the heartbeat of Penn State. And while today we celebrate your academic accomplishments, let us also acknowledge the resilience it took you to get here. You persevered through uncertainty, adapted to new challenges, and showed up again and again and again. That perseverance will serve you well in life. The world you are entering needs compassionate, thoughtful leaders who are willing to engage with complexity and will believe in possibility. And I truly believe, without question, that each of you is ready for that moment. Ready to build, ready to inspire, ready to transform. Never underestimate the impact you can have. Sometimes it will come from your expertise. Other times it will come simply from listening, showing empathy, and standing firm in your values. Those are the kinds of leaders Penn State produces, and you are among them. So congratulations, class of 2025, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Dean Esters. Now I welcome Provost Lankilde back to the podium.
And now, class of 2025, we turn to the Board of Trustees, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania State University. This is the body that, by our charter, is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the university. At this time, I call upon Trustee Kenneth Kane to authorize the conferring of the degrees at this ceremony. Trustee Kane was appointed to the Board of Trustees by Governor Josh Shapiro in the fall. He earned his Bachelor of Science degree in Forest Products from Penn State College of Agricultural Science in 1982. Trustee Kane currently serves as Senior Advisor at Generations Forestry in Kane, Pennsylvania, where he was President and owner until 2023. He also serves as a Director at Hamlin Bank and Trust Company and Board Member for the PA DCNR Conservation and Natural Resources Advisory Council. He's the immediate past chair of the Pennsylvania Forest Products Association. In addition, he is a member of Penn State's Agricultural Advisory Council, the Penn State Ag Alumni Association, and has been honored with the Penn State School of Forest Resources Outstanding Alumnus Award, and was named the Joseph T. Rothrock Conservationist of the Year in 2021. We are so very pleased that he is with us today. Trustee Kane, thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion.
Thank you, Provost Lankid. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I offer my congratulations to the class of 2025, their families and friends. As Penn State alumni, you have a say in the future direction of the university. All Penn State alumni may participate in the nomination and election process for alumni elected members of our Board of Trustees. This is one of many opportunities you will have throughout your lives to remain active members of this Penn State community that we all love. Please stay engaged. Now I turn to my official duty. Provost Lankilde, by the virtue of the authority vested in and as approved by the Board of Trustees of the Pennsylvania State University, you are authorized on behalf of the board to confer on each of these candidates the degree earned as certified by the appropriate college, faculty, and dean.
Thank you, Trustee Kane, for the authorization to confer degrees for these candidates assembled. Before we proceed to the conferral of degrees, please note that Penn State is recognizing our graduates who are actively serving, veterans, and graduates of our ROTC programs with special red, white, and blue honor cords for their service and sacrifices. At this time, I would like to ask all graduates who are embarking on military service and veteran students who have served our community to please stand as you're able and remain standing. Could we also have guests in the audience, stay standing. Could we also have guests in the audience who are veterans or active duty members of the military? Please join them in standing. Thank you all for your significant contributions to our nation. You may be seated. I also want to take a moment to recognise another group of students with us today, our first-generation college students who are on the cusp of becoming first-generation Penn State alumni. Our first-generation students are pioneers within their families and trailblazers at our university. They face unique challenges not shared by many of their peers, and their tenacity in the pursuit of education, academic excellence, and personal and professional achievement is a model to which we can all aspire. Would all members of our graduating class who are first-generation students please rise as you're able. Congratulations on your momentous accomplishments today. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Lankilda. Graduation marks an important academic achievement, and as of today, Penn State University has granted more than 960,000 degrees. I am pleased to recognize and introduce the department heads and program coordinator who administer our programs in the College of Agricultural Sciences. They represent the faculty who certify these students for their degrees. Will each administrator please stand as I call your name and remain standing until all are introduced? Dr. Suat Ermak, Department Head of Agricultural and Biological Engineering. Dr. Dave Abler, Department Head of Agricultural Economics, Sociology, and Education. Dr. Lisa Holden, Interim Department Head of Animal Science. Dr. Margot Wilkinson-Kay, Interim Department Head of Ecosystem Science and Management. Dr. Jason Raskin, Department Representative for Entomology. Dr. Bob Roberts, Department Head of Food Science. Dr. Maria Del Mar Jimenez Gasco, Department Head of Plant Pathology and Environmental Microbiology. Dr. Aaron Connolly, Department Head of Plant Sciences. Dr. Jennifer Cole, Department Representative for Veterinary and Biomedical Sciences. Dr. Michael Heil, Program Coordinator of Environmental Resource Management. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. Now I wish to recognize the graduates who have earned meritorious achievement. In the digital program, you can see those who are graduating in the top 12% of their class. Upon completion of grades, additional names will be added to this list. Diplomas will have this academic achievement noted on the official document. Students who are graduating summa cum laude are wearing a blue and white cord. Students who are graduating magna cum laude are wearing a blue cord, and students who are graduating cum laude are wearing a white cord. Please hold your applause until all students in all three categories are standing. Will those students graduating summa cum laude please rise and remain standing as you are able? Will those students graduating magna cum laude please rise and remain standing as you are able? Now, will those students graduating cum laude please rise as you are able? Congratulations. You have our best wishes for continuing excellence. You may be seated. Although we cannot share with you the accomplishments of each graduate, we have identified one student as a representative of the College of Agricultural Sciences class of 2025. Will Jasmine Mackley, our class marshal for Agricultural Sciences, please rise? Jasmine of Hummelstown, Pennsylvania, is the daughter of Christine Cassell and Brant Mackley. She majored in both immunology and infectious disease, as well as veterinary and biomedical sciences with a minor in global health. Jasmine was a recipient of numerous honors and awards, including the Academic Excellence Scholarship from the Schreier Honors College, the President Walker Award, and the Ray Finnegan Agricultural Leadership Endowment Scholarship. Mrs. Mackley participated in several undergraduate research projects, including work in the Rasgun Lab on receptor-mediated delivery of Cas9 to mouse oocytes to allow for germline genetic engineering. After graduation, Jasmine plans to enter a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine PhD program with the eventual goal of researching emerging infectious diseases at the human-wildlife interface. Jasmine, I offer you our best wishes and heartiest congratulations on your achievements. Thank you. You may be seated. I'd now like to call upon Dr. Tracy Hoover, Associate Dean for Undergraduate Education in the College of Agricultural Sciences.
Good afternoon. So thank you, Dean Ott. At this time, we want to recognize another exceptional group of students, those selected to be recognized as their respective academic units, student marshals. Similar to the college student marshal, each department or program conferring degrees today selects one student based on their academic, extracurricular, leadership contributions to serve as student marshal and represent all the seniors graduating from their department. I will now ask each department's student marshal to stand if you are able, and I'll call your name. Please hold your applause until all our student marshals have been recognized. Representing the Department of Agricultural and Biological Engineering is Spencer Sherman. Representing the Department of Agricultural Economics, Sociology, and Education is Patrick Stecker. Where's Patrick? There we go. Representing the Department of Animal Science is David Tester. Representing the Department of Ecosystem Science and Management is Molly Carson. Representing the Department of Food Science is Sabrina Vendesto. Representing the Department of Plant Sciences is Christopher Little. Representing the Department of Veterinary and Biomedical Sciences is Daniel Shen. Representing the interdisciplinary major, Environmental Resource Management, is Catherine Docherty. So please join me in recognizing our student marshals. Congratulations. And you can be seated, so thank you. And I'd like to call upon Dean Ott to recognize another group of graduating students.
Thank you, Dean Hoover. As a land-grant institution, we are chartered to offer the opportunity for training in military service, and at Penn State, we have programs in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Will all graduates of the Pennsylvania State University Reserve Officer Training Corps please rise as you are able? On behalf of the Pennsylvania State University, I congratulate each of you. Thank you. You may be seated. Now I am very pleased to introduce a cherished part of the graduation ceremony, crossing the platform as your name is read aloud. As our students prepare to cross the stage platform, let's all recognize those who could not be here today but are watching this event from locations around the world. Please join me in congratulating them with a round of applause. Because families are eager to hear their student's name, I ask that we all refrain from excessive noise so the next student's name may be heard. Graduates, after you cross the platform, and in the spirit of We Are, please return to your seats to celebrate with your fellow graduates for the remainder of the ceremony. After the last graduate crosses the stage platform, we will confer your degrees and you can move your tassels. Be sure to remain at your seat for this important moment as you become a Penn State alumnus.
The students graduating from the Department of Agricultural and
Nicholas
Biological
Gutierrez.
Engineering.
Luke Joseph Rickroad. Justin Darlington. Zachary Daniel Heckman. Kevin Daniel McClanahan. Benjamin Richard Trozzo. Matthew S. Nidbala. Spencer Sherman. Madison Blair Dunmeyer. Reese Ashley Elliott. Andrew L. Puzak. Kaylee Hope Smith.
The students graduating from the Department of Agricultural Economics, Sociology, and Education.
Aja Jallo. Dimitri Dema Jamashvili. Marissa Marie McPeak Kennedy. Caleb Walter Kane. Kenzie Elizabeth Mowry. Nina Jane Coolidge. Cheyenne Bastion Brown. Gage Cody McCabe. Verna Selvanayagam Paul. Nicholas Peter Panagakos. Vitor Mendes Spinetti Alves. Alexander Michael Nicholson. Sierra Cheyenne Weaver. Kenneth Andrew Reinkraut. Abby Kalin. Macy Lauren Grove. Patrick James Stecker. Walter Van Borst Price Jr. Jack Yeager. Grace Noel Fry. Ariana Delia Mendez. Caitlin Marissa Angelini. Kiara Lee Alberts. Peyton Scott DeRocco. Michael Nelson Spinelli. Jordan Elizabeth Durst. Juliana Mora. Jada Rose Gunawardine. Olivia Page Caroli. Rachel May Waldner. Brandon Thomas Balshi. Nicholas Alexander Mason. Jose Alejandro Castro Ventura. Haley Nicole Bowman. Kyle Robert Haupt. Matthew Amato Fiorentino. Tyler Joseph Holdsworth. Jet Patrick Kelly. Adam Thomas Harbaugh. Patrick Joseph Herbert. Chidera Anthony Okoroji. Zaru Sun. Jackson Caleb McCullough. Aiden Michael Kelly. Lauren Angel Iverson. Amelia Ann Wyckoff. Jillian Michelle Ranco. Paul James Olson. Timothy Joseph McNamara. Brian Michael Jocelyn. Jet James Neely. Samantha Ashley Wells. Connor McCaffrey. Elijah Blaine Wade. Mason Walter Risha. Theodore Aaron Hunkins. Christian Crabtree. Nicholas Charles Hubbard. Riley Jones. Carrie Ann Pinkerton. Devin John Cox. Qian Ye Huang. Ti-Xuan Chung, Lexi Hoover Burnham, Sean Williams, Christopher Coulter Newell, Sean Patrick Campbell, Zachary Music, Tristan Trexler Schmidt, Brian Patrick Farrell, Mason A. Sismek, Jessica Cartwright, Gina Noel Auerbach, Jordan Alexa Brady, Giovanna Yankowski, Jack William Sehan, Courtney Mackenzie Brown, Fiona Donnelly, Satya Vimulakonda, Justin Michael Modersky, Benjamin Grant LaJoy, Braden Andrew Phillips, David Kanawa Simbo, Jake Matthew Spader, Iggy Elliott Four, Holden Grants, Evan James Gallant, Lucas James Pazek, Jai Satish Good, Corey Stroman, Michael Robert Janis, Stone Jack Bambrick, Caden Sawyer Cleary, Vernon William Hill IV, Ting Shuo Jiang, Jack Ryan Kennedy, Owen Michael McHugh, Matthew Stephen Barrell, Michael Richard Berle, Levi Hutchin, Genevieve Isabella McCarl, Thomas James Pua, Patrick J. Conley, David Anthony Maddox II, Jack Maxwell,
Austin McGagg-Cottle,
Michael T. Orzakowski, Zachary Austin Cornetto, Kaya Elizabeth Rieger, Cole Spencer Brand, Connell Edward Clark, Kyle Joseph Resuta, Massimo Brazil McKee, Emma E. Diliberti, Rosalie Luciano, Delaney Jane Bross, Haley S. Garin, Matthew Riotort, Evan M. O'Brien, Evan Long, Riley Flexner, Jack Ryan Gerber, Jordan Ruffing, Joseph Noel Brogan, Robert Edward Neal Thing, Austin Jax Carlin.
The students graduating from the Department of Animal Science:
Olivia Kaltenbach, Leah Nicole Pellis, Taylor Elizabeth Gargis, Aubrey Margaret Bird, J.C. Elizabeth Parks, Taya Rain Hall, Jamie Marie Beatty,
Emily McGaffigan,
Cameron Elizabeth Yeager, Zoe Ray Zimmerman, Victoria Jones Stralka, Ashley Nicole Russo, Jasmine Lynn Garbison, Alexandra Marie Blancato, Sophia Rose Cavallo, Aaliyah Angeline Coppola, Colin Daniel Bates, Jocelyn Marie Krieger, Catherine Marie Swatsky, Megan Nicole Marinelli, Joni Barbara Mefford, Rebecca Maureen Tone, Valerie Pongase Peters, Adrian Lorenzo Jr., Aleni Vasquez, Siddharth Rathan, Davis Benjamin Tester, Brianna Janine Spade, Caroline D. Sindoni, Brianna Michelle Gonzalez, Haley Lynn Bennett, Ashley Ordaz, Rebecca G. Dean, Lily Z.I. Schapp, Abigail Mia Vogel, Taylor Christine Click, Elena May Helbus, Jessica Orfall, Timothy Emmanuel Morris, Gregory Michael Gully, Laren Frazier, Tidero Ramon Williams II, Jacqueline Noel Scandal, Emerson G. Pacini, Kaylee Mizak, Caitlin Nicole Caffia,
Emma Bernnesser,
Marissa Ebersole, Brooke Elise Martin, Caleb Jacob Antram, Ella Clarice Brummer, Lydia Brown, Emery Joe Bewley, Madison Paige Benfer, Grace Abigail Prout, Emily Rose Lynch, Annabella Juliet Turk, Riley Q. Riekert, Hannah Mae Fuller, Chloe Ann Davis, McKaylee Aaron Swam, Lydia Ann Sherry, Braylon Snyder, Alexis Jacqueline Bonnick, Madison Isabella Aguirre,
the students graduating from the Department of Ecosystem Science and Management.
Alexander John Gable, Wyatt Orion Pavlok Smay, Gabriel Mark Brandt, Seth Robert Edwin Laudermilch, Zoe Zentz, Alexander Wynne Lewis, Sally Louise Francis, Cameron Grace Hornbaker, Persephone Adler, Emily Ann Lurch, Sarah Elise Conklin, Erin Aurelia Delago Duffy, Mackenzie Grace Clary, Gabriel Robert Millward, Clayton Alexander Wilson, Logan Charles Rager, Kirsten Smith, Maggie M. Hoover, Mark James Schilling Jr., James Michael Pollacky, Matthew Craig Husky, Sean Patrick Farrell, Dane Allen Beller, Dakota Thomas Malmgren, Haley Marie Sanford, Kayla Archibasio, Logan Catherine Coombs, Karen Alejandra Paniagua Torres, Olivia Case, Caleb Christian Hochstall, Samuel Clayton Ayers, Luke Allen Archer, Stephen Thomas Four, Everett Herr, Alex Jacob Taylor, Molly Carson, Emily Marie Kaleda, Elizabeth Florence Ulshofer, Emma Rose Foley,
the students graduating from the Department of Food Science.
Allison Yap, Casey Ann Season, Eliza Hikes Poliak, Lauren Rita Wolf, Marielle Maines, Benelli Mae Risser, Sarah Caitlin Wick, June Song La Regina, Olive Magana Jonu Komu, Rebecca Kraus, Sabrina Ventoso, Anna Grace Gerstner, Judea Jalicia Dixon, Ethan Paul Dick, Alexandra Lynn Diamond, Laura Maria de Jesus Vitini, Pia Rosales Young, Abigail N. Boxler, Fletcher J. Canis, Catherine S. Hagan, Mark Mario Mariani Jr., Ethan James Harris, Thomas John D. Kine, Rosemary Josephine Green, Paula Carolina Shimanovich, Benjamin Parks Stanell, Rachel Mary Jane Medea, Zahra Karisma Ghani, Lily Julia Bartholic, Sydney P. McMurray.
The students graduating from the Department of Plant Sciences:
Kurt Backus, Stephen J. Yanchis, Richard Bernie Hewson, Cody Lehman, Mason Vaughn Nass, Christopher Brown Little, Aidan Jodan, Jacob Nolan Bauman, Riley Jin Lee McWilliams, Alex J. Schaff, Vincent Leo Molka, Aidan Wilson Gordonier, Ian Gallardo, Nicholas James Malloy, Owen Christopher Fairchild, Jake Glenn Myers, Carson Karras, Sienna Duca, Lauren Deborah Mongrain, Angelica Sofia Perez Alicea, Michael Anthony Cardillo, Lyle Christopher Grace Tung, Ryan Michael Daub, Hayden Joseph Collin, Andrew Tyler Sheldon, Aidan Hudipole, Benjamin Ethan Wagner, Corey Joseph Burkbickler, Jesse Paulus, Francis Dawson, Matthew John Bakinski, Stephen Joseph Mort Jr., McKenna Elizabeth Loney, Lily Ann Sudol, Porina Aurora, Michaela Evangeline Schumacher, Abigail Catherine McCracken, Isabel M. Mowery, Cooper Stephen Jocko, Kyler McGowan, Lydia Grace Spaulding, Richard Confair, Hunter Jacob Smith, Ian McLean Bowes, Peter William Wolf, Samuel Joseph Savitsky Webb, Carter Allen Nunaville, Eli Grabowski, Nathan Robert Swartz, Nicholas D. Suchak, Cameron Sharif, George Wayne Hawk, Audrey Carolyn Hiller. Yogana Shri Prithviraj. Natalia Valyunisa Ali. Eleonora Kafazova. Amber Rose Truesdale.
The students graduating from the Department of Veterinary and Biomedical Sciences.
Christian Crudup. Aaron Lee. Emily Amber Hyatt. Landon Elliott Lance. Laura Elizabeth Albright. Amber Marie Gronwald. Caitlin Marie Dionysius. Charlotte Marie Dudis. Lydia Grace Periconi. Sophia Katsaya. Bailey Brianne Walton. Caitlin Bars. Sydney Tsin Ortega. Jack Patrick Slavich. Grace Catlin. Abby Elaine Kniss. Krista Lynn Dudek. Javier Angel Rivera. Kieran Holly Kent. Sharika Kiara Stennett. Sitlali Tapia. Anna Alberta. Riley Bryn Landrum. Cheyenne Hope Craven. Kayla Ann Jones. Yan Cheng Chow. Haley Schmidt-Gall. Michaelin Marie Sutton. Aaliyah Adeline McCrae. Jillian H. Martin. Shay M. Cantrell. Sydney Suber. Adela Catherine Shepard. Lindsay Noel Fleck. Bridget Olivia Stevens. Shadi Joy Obesi. Kira Anais Sighart. Savannah Christine Shirley. Brianna Nicole McGee. Morgan Mullen. Emily Taylor Morgan. Jordan Nicole Snyder. Angelina Maria Luongo. Joshua Rogers. Nicolette Rose Evich. Daghan Breen Flail. Amelia Maria Principato. Kelsey Elizabeth Custer. Hunter Sven Eugen Kurz. Kelby Jade Kimmel. Connor Daniel Fosdick. Sean Thomas Matthews. Benjamin Charles Schenk. Anthony Christopher DeRosa. Oscar E. Feely. Marissa Nicole Vassallo. Naomi Silva Valencia. Haley Marie Crawford. Molly Faye Brandt. Gina Suzanne Aretas. Taylor Brustman. Abby Lauren McCall. Caitlin Margaret Graham. Jordan Jacob Mostelers. Samantha Ray Daly. Bowen Taisto Popkin. Emma Doonan. Crawford Joseph Frisbee. Judah Tafari Sampieri. Braden Alexander Retamel. Miran Rejan. Jasmine Q. Mackley. Raymond Chu. Eric Dimitri Forzik. Nicholas James Hanna. Aurora Termina. Madison Reese Bilheimer, Genesis Vasquez Tavera, Natalie Claire Brown, Lauren Faye Yadvish, Jenna Lee Vassis, Grace Ann Schwartzer, Julia Lynn Wazalewski, Chloe Jean Waltemeyer, Kathleen Ann Regish, Karina Babesh Pandya, Kyung Ti Huang Nguyen, Eunice Chia Ying Fu, Daniel Zuyi Shen, Nathan Gabriel Stansbury, Emma Reifsteck, Jonathan Ma, Leslie Ann Taylor, Al-Sayab El-Nagiib.
The students graduating from the interdisciplinary major, Environmental Resource Management.
Rachel Marie Humble, Garrison Mylan Worley, Hope Honora Nicholson, J.D. Lynn Farrell, Catherine Graham Doherty, Trenton A. Kopp, Maria Giarusso, Amanda Reel, Aidan Lucas Kukin, Fatima Fahmi Almaskin, Simon Elliott David, Vincent Crawl, Dylan Noah Hedrick, Ethan Klaus Keitel, Lillian Grace Anderson, Joanna James, Madison Middle Camp, Finn Kent, Jackson David Buffard, Christopher David Wambach Jr., Grace E. Wills, Nora Page Latham, Timothy Alexander Levine, Nathaniel J. Moyer, Samuel Joseph Kelly, Jade Angeline Yasich, Emily Dawn Rausch, Abigail Rose Fisher, Nicholas Paul Waggle, Olexa Volodymyr Luzecki, Jason Lucas Politz, Matthew Justin Langland, Caitlin Sienna McLeod, Sarah Ann Landauer, Rebecca Lee Durbin, Elijah David Sells,
Now, let's all give the class of 2025 a round of applause. Thank you. We will now proceed with the conferral of degrees. Will all undergraduate degree candidates in the College of Agricultural Sciences including those watching this live stream, please rise. Provost Lankilda, Trustee Kane, I am pleased to present these worthy and approved candidates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may now move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. You may be seated.
Now I am pleased to call upon Mr. Caleb Wright, President of the College of Agricultural Sciences Alumni Society, to induct these new graduates into the Penn State Alumni Association. Wright graduated from Penn State with a Bachelor of Science degree in Agricultural and Extension Education in 2014. His roots run deep in Pennsylvania's agricultural community, and accolades earned during his career have marked him as a rising voice for rural America. Today, Caleb serves as Chief Strategist for Versant Strategies, a leading public affairs firm with a focus on rural matters, and is the co-owner and winemaker for Armstrong Valley Vineyard and Winery in Halifax, Pennsylvania. Raised on a Huntington County sheep and goat farm that has borne his family's name for over a century, Wright grew up as the grandson of the region's renowned veterinarian, Doc Kuiper. Prior to joining Versant Strategies, he taught high school agriculture in New Holland, Pennsylvania, and in his early youth was a state FFA officer. We are pleased he is with us today. Caleb?
Thank you, Dean Ott. Congratulations, class of 2025. The Penn State Alumni Association celebrates your successes and welcomes you into a proud, worldwide network of Penn Staters. Your membership connects you with Penn State and the more than 200 alumni groups around the world. As you take your next steps as a Penn Stater, reach out to your local chapter. They'll be thrilled to hear from you, as well as us at the College of Ag Sciences Alumni Society. Please remember that even though you're no longer a student, Penn State and the Penn State Alumni Association will always be here for you. Our alumni community is now your alumni community. It gives me great pleasure to induct today's graduates of the Penn State University into the Penn State Alumni Association. Welcome to the alumni family. Congratulations.
Thank you, Caleb. Now, there are some people that deserve special recognition. Parents, grandparents, spouses, children, other family members and friends all have contributed toward the achievement being celebrated here today. Would family members and friends of the graduates please rise as you are able and remain standing for just a moment. Hold on a second. Your sacrifice, understanding, support, and caring have helped your graduates to attain their educational goals. This encouragement is very important and not always easy. It takes a special commitment. I want to ask the graduates to stand as you are able, look at your family members and friends, and join me in thanking them for all they have done to support your success at Penn State. Thank you very much. You may be seated. At the heart of every great university are the faculty and staff who support our students. Will our faculty and staff members in the audience please stand as you are able so we can recognize you. Thank you for all that you do for our students. You may be seated. I wish to conclude our commencement ceremony by thanking you for the We Are spirit that embodies our community. I am so very proud and grateful that you chose to advance your education here at Penn State. You will always be part of the Penn State family, and we wish you health and happiness and success wherever you go. Following the departure of the platform party, the university marshals will dismiss the graduates. Graduates, as you leave the floor, you will exit the arena and make a left and go to the Pagula front lawn along University Drive. Parents and family members and guests, please exit the arena through gates A and B to meet your graduate on the front lawn along University Drive. Thank you. And now we end our commencement ceremonies. We will be led in the singing of the alma mater by Anna Faris. Please stand and remain standing as you are able until the academic procession has exited the floor. Ms. Faris.
We're just going to have to sing then. For the glory.
All right, a cappella. For the glory of Old State, for her founder strong and great, for the future that we wait, raise the song, raise the song. Sing our love and loyalty, sing our hopes that bright and free. Rest, O Mother dear, with thee, all with thee, all with thee. When we stood at childhood's gate, shapeless in the hands of fate, thou didst mold us, dear old state, dear old state, dear old state. May no act of ours bring shame to one heart that loves thy name. Swell thy fame, dear old state, dear old state.